I'm gonna have a little theater big sister check-in moment really quick. If you're under the age of like 22 or 23 and you're pursuing theater, you're in school for theater, this is for you. And after you watch it, if you think it's not for you, it's actually especially for you. Okay, I want you to take a second and think of all of your favorite theater content creators who have posted bravely and vulnerably about how this audition season was really tough and maybe they didn't book anything for this summer. I am one of them, brag. And I want you to think about how talented and amazing they are and how much you're rooting for them. And I want you to know, in all earnesty, that they are not the exception. They're the rule. Most performers will go through periods, sometimes long periods, of not performing. I did not expect that when coming into New York. I'll be so honest with you, I definitely had a bit of a chip on my shoulder when I moved to New York City, being like, well, that's not gonna be me, because I'm really good and the hardest worker in the United States of America. And I need you to hear me so clearly when I say it does not matter if you are very talented and a very hard worker. It doesn't matter. Everyone here is very talented and a very hard worker. You don't get here. You don't get to this point without being very talented and a very hard worker. Sorry, you don't. Here's my point. I don't think that schools adequately prepare you for this chapter when it comes. When it comes, because it will come. Maybe right now you are the most talented person in your high school, or you're in every show in your BFA program and you've booked summer stock all 4 years of college, or maybe at this point you're like 2 years out of school and you've worked very consistently ever since. What happens when you join the union and you don't work for a year? How do you go on? How do you stay here, stay present? How do you love your life? I just wish someone had sat me down when I was 19 and been like, get a hobby. Figure out a way to love your life when you're not performing, because that time will come. And I'm not saying this to be like, don't be naive and bright-eyed and bushy-tailed or whatever. Like, I still am a bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, hopeful kind of girl. Like, you have to be to stay here. I really, truly, fully believe that. Hello? I'm gossiping. Anyway, I think you honestly have to have a sense of delusion and naivete in order to maintain some semblance of joy and hope while pursuing this career that will really just beat you down. But at the same time, you're probably going to have this period of time. You're probably not more talented and harder working than all of the people that you see on the internet who are going through this period of time. You're probably not. Maybe you are. Maybe you'll be the one that graduates and never ever stops booking and working until you move to the suburbs when you're 42. And that's amazing. I will be rooting for you. I'll be cheering you on 100%. But for the other 99%, you know, find a way to love your life. It's the only way. Okay, now I'm gonna go film this self-tape because the grind really, truly never stops, okay?